Thank you for tuning in to Choices Now TV. It's my pleasure to be back with you once again. I know it's been a little while, but I've been processing everything that's been going on in the past couple of weeks. So let's get right into this. Okay, I know you've been paying attention. I know you're watching the news. You're keeping an eye out on what's happening right in front of us. So within the last week, we've had a couple of things to take place. And we know that President Biden signed into law the gun bill, passed a gun bill. Now, it took about 30 years for any type of law to be bill to be brought into law concerning guns and gun control. Now, this bill, it has some teeth, but not substantial, not as much as we would have liked, but nevertheless, there was something that was done. So, for instance, background checks now will be performed on individuals 18 to 21 seeking to purchase a gun. They're going to do those background checks. They're going to check if there's any mental health issues, any type of anything in the background that will raise those flags. So, of course, the red flag laws are in effect with regards to that as well. And also, Roe versus Wade, that first went into law back in January of 1973, and just on June 24th, it was overturned by the Supreme Court. Okay, there's a lot of opinions about all of this: gun control, abortion, gay rights, all of this. There's opinions from everyone. So here at this channel, it's called Choices Now TV. You have a choice. You have a choice. I don't think anyone else, and this is my opinion, I don't think that anyone else has the right to make choices for you concerning your body, number one. Okay? Okay? No one should take that choice away from you. On a lighter note, Ketanji Brown was sworn in. Ketanji Brown Jackson, Supreme Court Attorney Ketanji Brown Jackson was sworn in, the first African American female to be sworn in to the Supreme Court. Now, as I was watching the hearings when when she was going through that interview process, there was one thing that stuck out in my mind. She was asked to define what a woman was, what constitutes a woman, and she could not answer that question. And I understand the position. You want to, just kind of keep it on vague, I guess you would say. But I think that's something that we could all answer. Either you're male or you're female, and that's determined by the organs that you have. You have an uterus, okay? You're female. You have a penis, you're male. So if you have reconstructive surgery, that's your choice. You change your birth certificate or whatever it is, that's your choice. Okay? It is a choice. So it's hard sometimes when you're put in a position to answer certain questions because you have to take a neutral stand. Okay? You have to just stay right there. You can't go either way. And with Supreme Court justices, you have to that's where you have to be. You have to go by the letter of the law, what the law says. Okay, what the law says. But you know what I found out, and I'm not going to be very long. What I found out was that if you want change in anything, be it your school, your child's school, get on the school board, get on the PTA committee, whatever it is, if you want to see change, you have to be an active participant. An active participant. So if you want to see change in the schools, get in the school board. If you want to see change in your local government, run for a city commission office or city council office. Run for those offices if you want to see change. Now, if you're not in a position to run for those offices, support someone that you think is going to do the best job concerning those matters that concern you, and then you put your backing behind them. Now, I'm not political, and I always say that, and I keep saying that, but if you want to see change, you have to get in these positions to work about change. Now, there was a lot happening around this Roe v. Wade overturn. There was a lot going on. So there were 2 justices that said that they would go one way, but in the end they went another way. And we know somebody's taking credit for pushing this into motion. Whatever the case may be, it was done. This is where we are. Stay alert. Now, I just read a report. They say that because of this, mental health issues, are gonna go through the roof, because a lot of women are faced with challenges every day and they have to make these decisions. Is it the right decision? We can say no on our part. We can say yes on our part, but it is their decision at the end of the day. They have to live with the decision. Okay? And for a man, I'm sorry, a man cannot make a decision for a woman when it comes to something like this, because you're not there. You may have the seed that produced the child. You may even want the child. I recall, and I don't know if it was a movie, but I recall there was a gentleman that raped a lady. She had a baby, and he wanted the child. She didn't want the child. She wanted to get rid of the child. In the end, she ended up keeping the child, but he wasn't aware of it. Okay? There's a lot of decisions that are made daily. Women have to make these decisions. Even men make these decisions. They're going to have a vasectomy. Women say they're going to have their tubes tied. Is it going to come to the place where we can't make those decisions on our own without having written into law that you can't do it without the other person's consent? This is where things are headed. Be alert, stay aware, stay awake, not stay aware, but be aware.